I agree, bro. You click this video because you think you're high potential, and I agree. You're a young man with ambition. You've probably got higher testosterone than like most of the flipping world because of how young you are and like how much like energy that you got inside your body. I know the dreams that you see and the visions that you have, and you probably look around you and think like, oh man, like when I'm 40 and 50, I'm gonna be that guy. Like these people around me, they're not that sick. I'm gonna be that guy, right? I had big dreams and big goals when I was like you, 4 or 5 years ago, when I was 19 years old, 18 years old. And I was thinking, yeah, man, I'm gonna get that high level career straight out of uni. Minimal experience needed. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna have a six pack under my shirt as well. Why not? My actions were more towards gaming and scrolling. Are any of those conducive to the goals that I've just mentioned? For those past 5 years, I ended up learning a lot about discipline, and in the past year and a half alone, I've managed to implement it to the degree at which in 2025, I started bodybuilding, yeah? January 2025, and I've already built a physique that literally surpasses most of the male population on the planet. I've not only done that, but I landed my dream consulting engineering job straight out of uni just like I thought I would. And all it took was a past like max year and a half of this discipline journey, and now here we are, bro. I'm gonna tell you now in this video, bro, the 8-part system that got me from skinny to jacked, mediocre uni student to writing 2 first-class dissertations, and a boring, dead-end normal engineering job to performing 1 out of 2,000 and then landing my dream career straight out of uni. Yo, my name's Jazz, and I help young men get disciplined because that's the path that changed my life, and I know it will change yours too. I can help you get there quicker and better than I've done. You seem interested, bro, so drop a subscribe because it helps me help you. Most guys have massive dreams, bro, and the reason why they cannot like change these obscure fake dreams because they're not real. You can imagine yourself doing that stuff, but because you can't do the initial actions it takes, they're not real, they're just dreams. They can't convert those dreams into real life, tangible, solid goals, outcomes and actions because people are afraid of responsibility and reality. And that is all to do with doom scrolling and gaming. All of these modern day addictions, watching TV for too long, Netflix binging, bro, oh man, like you're living vicariously through other people. That's what scrolling, gaming and TV are. Too much of this stuff, bro, any of this stuff, literally is a bad habit in your day, and it sets you back, especially if you make it a habit. If it's like once a week, you're spending time with your family and you like put on a flipping show for half an hour and you don't let yourself get sucked into that drama and you don't let yourself think about it for the rest of your day, you're already doing better than everyone else in the world. There's this one guy, yeah, who I knew at uni, and he would tell me about how like good his algorithm was. Like, bro, oh, it predicted me like so well, like it knows everything that I want to see. Your algorithm is only good because you spend so long giving it data about you. You tell it like what videos you like. So I knew he was a loser. And like you might be watching this and think like, what? Oh, why is Jazz like saying that about his mate? Like that's so bad. It's the truth, isn't it? A fully grown adult male who tells me that his goal is to lose weight, who tells me that his goal is to get good grades, and then tells me about his scrolling addiction. Like that's on you, man. Because I tell this guy like, yo, maybe like we shouldn't be doing this. Even the guys I used to play video games with, yeah, I used to try and jump off, but they like would suck me back in and tell me like, no, one more game. I'm not saying it's their fault. It is my responsibility to jump off, but I couldn't do that. And look, I can't fully blame you for this because it is so hard to overcome the neurological pathways of your brain, yeah, because they've been hacked. These social media companies, these gaming companies, TV shows, they hack your mind. They get you addicted. They get you like, oh man, I need to watch that next episode now. Oh no, it's 1 a.m. like I need to go to sleep, but next game, next reel. It is psychological warfare, and look, you can't fully overcome this alone, and that's why I try and get you onto this path, because it's a hard, tough world out there, man, but you're not that far away from actually being consistently disciplined. Now look, if you follow the videos that I make, if you follow the advice in this video, I'll get you there, man. Let's get into it. I'm going to tell you the 8-part system right now, because we're not like these other guys. We're not like these people who say that they're going to do hard things and they can't actually do them. I know that you and me are the type of guys, yeah, if you're anything like me, you can, when you're told and you know what to do, you're able to put your all into it and you're able to actually lock in and get it done. So let's get into it right now. Bro, you're never going to see education like this anywhere else, because this is a solution, yeah, that combines discipline and classical goal setting techniques. The real men back in the day, 50s, 60s, these salesmen, these businessmen who would set goals, this is how they do it. But I'm going to spin it because I've added discipline to this and I've like injected the hard work and motivation for you, so you're going to be able to use this now to learn exactly what you need to do to achieve your goals. Step number 1, you need to know exactly what you want. Not like, oh yeah, my toned midsection, I can't wait. I want to be 77 kg, jacked, 9% body fat. Not like, oh yeah, I want like a good, decent job out of you. No. You want 2.5 grand in your bank account, post-tax, post-national insurance, all of that in your bank, and it needs to be in a career in consulting. That's like exactly the types of goals that I've set, basically, you know what I mean? So it's a decent example to give you. Step number 2, write it down. You need to write the goal down. Like, bro, it is insane to me how many people say they've got this goal and then they just like don't write it down anywhere. Like if I ask you, like, okay bro, what's your goal? Oh yeah, I guess like, okay, where is it? Show me it. Oh, but I haven't actually written it. Look, write your goal down. That's step number 2. Goal number 3, set a deadline, and then inside of that big deadline, you set mini ones. Make it as granular as you want. As many mini deadlines as you want, yeah? But start bigger. Be like, okay, in 2 years I want this physique, so by next year I need this. Oh, okay, by 18 months I probably need this, and then by 6 months I probably need this, and then 3 months, and then 1 month, and then like 2 weeks. Then you can go from there. But these are the mini deadlines that you need to set for your goals. That's exactly what I've done. And you've got to basically think of it in a way where it's not always going to be a linear trend. You've got to think like, okay, for a while, I'm not actually going to see a bit. Then it's going to jump up. Then I'm probably not going to go down a bit. Then it's going to jump up again. So keep in mind the nature of these goals. Sometimes the goal is actually really easy at the beginning, like going to the gym and making gains. If you've never been training before, you're going to make newbie gains like really quick. And then it's going to sort of plateau. But you don't have to worry about that if you haven't got like a super long-term goal, like 10 years. But within the first 2 years of your training, bro, you're gonna go mental. You're gonna make some crazy gains. So keep that in mind. And from those miniature deadlines, you're able to then see what you need to do. Like for the gym, it's gonna be, okay, look, do I bulk for 6 months and I cut for 3 months, and I bulk for 6 months and I cut for 3 months? If you do 2 bulks and 2 cuts, you're gonna have a sick physique by the end of it, bro. I'm now on my 2nd bulk, and you've just seen what my physique looks like already. You've gone granular now. Step 4, make a list of habits, skills, and people. You got to think, what habits, skills, and people do I need to achieve this goal? And you make the list exhaustive. Bro, set a 10-minute timer and then write down habits, skills, and people for every single part of that goal. You got to get creative with this one. Even if you think that person's barely involved, like imagine for a gym goal, yeah, you might write down like, oh, my mum, and you might be like, wait, why my mum? Because she's gonna make your flipping food, bruv. You might need to like give her more money to be like, I'm on the bulk, bruv, like get me more food and like make more. This is the type of detail I want you to go into. And if you've actually done this for like 10 minutes and you've exhaustively written down stuff, you're gonna have things that are pretty irrelevant, right? So step number 5, you go through that list like a filter and you cut out the irrelevant entries. Only keep the top habits, skills, and people that are needed to achieve that goal. Step number 6, take action right now. You need to write down the 1 or 2 immediate actions you can take. That could be something like knowledge. I need to buy a book on this. Get on Amazon and place the order. Like the amount of mental friction that you're going to take to do this, you're going to waste so much time. If it was me, I'll just click that link, Amazon.com, this book, bang, order. That's it. Look, bro, don't even think about it. It's like, what, £8.50 or something, right? Just order it, bro. You've got £8.50. You're wearing Air Max 97s, yeah, that cost like 150 quid. You can pay £8 for your education. Maybe it's a gym membership. £15 in the UK, bro. Come on. Instead of procrastinating this first action for the next 3 months, thinking like, nah, like, I don't even want that goal. Like, what? Maybe I should do something else. Bro, just take the action, and then you've put yourself on the path. Like, you've automatically done it. And being able to take this like intense action with just like masculine velocity, that is what's going to get you the goal. That type of mindset where you just like aggressively go for it. You take it by the neck, bro. You take life by the neck and you get it done. That is when you're going to make the real progress, man. Let's get it done. Start action. I know that you want that life as well, that you want to feel like that aggressive action taker. I know you want to feel like it. This is how you do it. The feeling don't come from thinking your way into it. You got to push yourself to do it like physically. You got to feel your body, and you got to think like, I'm full of vitality, I'm full of energy. Like, I can go on Amazon.com and order a book. I can go online and like find a gym membership. I can go find a boxing club. These are the things that you need to tell yourself inside of your mind. But then if you don't actually do it, that's where you lack. So make yourself do just the physical action straight away. Step number 7, the most important thing out of this whole list is 8 steps. It's step number 7 that's the most important. If I could tell you only one, this would be it. So I call this the 20% high leverage task. This is the task, yeah, the 20% of actions that get you the 80% of the results. That's Pareto's principle. It's like overused as hell, but it works. 20% of your actions lead to 80% of the results. You see these bodybuilders that eat absolute junk food. Why do you think they can eat the junk food? Because the other 20% of their action is injecting steroids and training. That's literally part of the game for them, isn't it? So for us, me and you, when we're training, our 20% of actions are just like train as hard as you can and eat like a pretty consistent 80% clean diet. That's all you need to do. As long as you do those two things, within 2 years, you've got your dream physique. I flipping promise you. You can't show me one guy in the whole history of the world who has genuinely trained as hard as he can for 2 years, eaten like 70 to 80% clean and not got a sick physique. So you need to find those 1 or 2 habits for you. And to make the hard habit easier, you gotta look into the self-mastery habits that I always talk about in my channel. Like, I'll tell you some of them. Look, cold showers every day, beating the sun, meditation, breath work, visualization, solitude, introspection. Bro, these are all habits that I put inside of my T10 system. And bro, this video is going to get so flipping long if I talk about that, but I've just given you the source already. Like, you can go back and listen to that part again if you want to hear the habits, right? But you can look these all up on YouTube, you can look them up on my channel, find out how to do them, and you can actually get it done. Cold shower, bro, you don't even need to search that up. Turn the flipping knob to cold and get inside. That's all you got to do. Breath work. Type in breath work 5 minutes. Do the breath work. Meditation. You put a 5-minute timer on your phone, press go, and you just sit there, close your eyes, and you just focus on your breathing. Focus on your hands touching if you want to like put your hands like this. Focus on like your bum on the floor. Anything. Something in the present. You know what to do. You just don't know how to execute. So I'm here to tell you, like, wake up, bro. Get it done, man. This ain't a joke. This is your life. You're not in a rehearsal for a play. You think that you're not going to be living this same life in 5 years because something's just magically going to change. Bro, you change it now, and only then will you get onto the path that leads you to that different life in 5 years. Step number 8 is you've got to make it the priority. You've got to have it visible every single day. So all you got to do for this is like take that handwritten piece of paper and maybe you have it on your phone notes. Just look at it every single day. This goal setting method is so important because when you're goalless as a man, your brain starts to be really mean to you. When I was 19 years old, bro, I used to rip at my hands out of pure anxiety, getting insecure about my looks, my height, my friends, my social connections, like every single thing about my life. I used to think I'm like bit of a loser, I don't really do anything. My training, I can't really train consistently, but maybe once a month I'll do a workout. And this really took its toll on me, man, but I couldn't quite pinpoint why. And the thing is, retrospectively, I know it. I know what the problem is for you as well, is that you don't have a clear goal and you don't have a clear mission. You don't know what to do with your life. You don't know how to get it done. And you just sort of default into these bad habits, but you can't yourself like remove your consciousness out of your body and see what you're doing every single day and see where it's leading you. And that's why you're getting shown all these negative thoughts, and that's why you're unable to do the hard things. And it's all like it's a reverse psychology type of thing, bro. Like, you're unable to do the hard thing because you haven't been doing the hard thing. Hence, you've been doing the easy thing that's been leading you down like this path of depression and anxiety, and then that makes you not able to do the hard thing. And then you see how it's just a horrible loop. We're here to break it, man. Discipline will get you out of that. Motivation even like is a good thing. Like, these habits will get you more motivated to do the discipline thing. They increase your willpower so you're able to do the discipline thing. Discipline will get you out of this, bro. And not only that, it will get you onto the correct path where you're able to say no to the bad habits and you're able to say yes to the good ones, and it's easier to do them and it's easier to make progress towards your goals. Through this video, we went through those 8 steps. I'm going to recap it right now. Step number 1, know exactly what you want. Step number 2, write it down. Step number 3, set a deadline with mini deadlines. And then step number 4, make a list of skills, habits, and people that are essential to achieve your goal. Step number 5, filter through that list of habits, skills, and people and identify the top ones that you need for your goal. Step number 6, start action right now. Step number 7, the most important one, identify and do the high leverage 20% action every single day. Step number 8, make it a priority. Look at it every day. If you watch this far, you probably like what I'm saying, and I probably like what you have to say because you like what I'm saying and I like what you're saying. Like, this is just like a good little conversation, isn't it? So look, let me be straight with you, man. I've got a full discipline system down below where you can get into one-to-one contact with me. Not only that, you'll get all of my knowledge that I know, that I've found out throughout these past 5 years, and I've actually been able to implement into my life, package it up nicely for you so you don't have to scour the internet on how to actually get disciplined. But bro, I've laid it out for you. And if you hit that link and you decide to jump inside and you decide to really take action in this discipline, I'll have a free one-to-one consultation with you so we can go through how to take that information and apply it to your real life, your situation, because everyone's different, bro. You've got a different goal to your friend's got a different goal to me, I've got a different goal to you, but we can all use the same underlying foundation that I've paved the way for you to see. So get inside, bro. We'll do a one-to-one consultation. We'll talk directly. You can tell me everything about you, your life, what you're struggling with, your discipline goals, the current habits you're doing, whatever you want to talk about. We can get that done one in the link below. It's the Pathway of the Tiger, my full discipline system. I go through the T10 system, the 8-step goal setting habits just like this. I've got so many of these techniques and I need to like get it out there before I turn 50 years old and I die and I forget about all of this and no one ever knows about it. But I want, with my YouTube channel, to be able to just spit the game for free, man. All the information is available inside the Pathway of the Tiger. I upload these videos for free pretty much 3 times a week, and you can come back, tune in, subscribe, and get those notifications on so that we can actually see each other every single week and I can remind you of this discipline path. I want to see you commenting saying like, yo, I actually took the advice and it worked. Because the advice flipping works, bro. I'm living proof of that. And if you want to take this one step further, hit that link below. We can get in touch one-to-one. I can help you with the goals. And on that note, bro, sweat or regret, man. I'm out.